feels like they've solidified their roster now with Paraboy, Jimmy, Order, and King.
We are up into the skies. Game 1 is underway. Blank. The plane. Everyone does drop. Looks like Aerowolf Limax, Futbolist heading to that military island. Klas Digital Athletics heading out a little bit to the west of that western bridge onto the main island.
Yeah, honestly, it feels like most teams have a general spot that they would like to take control of. Sosnovka, very standard.
In a spot of bother right now. Well, sat outside right next to Zeus. Have they spotted him? I'm not entirely...
They are on the move. They'll be crashing directly into Klas Digital Athletics.
Okay, it looks like Ray-Z gets first strike, but the bullets are thick and fast back straight at him. Jimmy behind the corner, low HP.
Silas.
One knock traded on. I'm not sure which team. I think they might be looking at Bigetron there, just to the southwestern side of them. They're currently holed up just to the southwestern edge. Oh no, he's caught Agley. Will get the knock, will get the flash. Goes for Icy, gets two. Looks for another one, hits the drop shot. Godless, you need to find it. Finally able to shut him down, but at the cost of a player, at the cost of a knock. It is first blood drawn. Goes over to Konina Power, but it's echoed by Zeus.
Here, but you can understand why NOVA-XQF did it. They had to get into position. Unfortunately for them, Klas Digital Athletics are already here with the 3 players with S's in their name, and it's a triple S performance from them to hold down this compound. Now King has to leave. Can King Cobra start to snake it out later on this game? We'll find out if Stars can hit these shots.
Oh, the spray, half HP for King. Reload comes through.
On the prowl, TTT, sure to go down. Ice in the background, just wants to make this one through. You mentioned Na'Vi, what a godly position they have on the coastal side. All they have to do now is worry about the 180 to the north. This is probably what's going to be the most worrisome for them going forward. They have a really nice position, and it's open ground coming into their terrain. They're really looking towards this next circle to decide what they want to do next. Super Una, grenade in hand, A1. You want to be terrified of one like that.
Oh, is it going to find any damage? Not quite. Suppressing them, actually pushing them. They should be able to get the red. Gooey goes down there to a spray. Close up is Corpai as well, who's on bended knee. TTT will fall, and now it's just Ice left in the back lines. 4 power 888. Reduced to 1. And I have to try and strike out further. Them and NOVA-XQF now on their last legs.
Potato on the prowl. TTT, sure to go down. Ice in the background, just wants to make this one through. You mentioned once he hit the floor.
Oh dear.
You imagine the power going down to the one, that's Realm. Been popped out the vehicle by Ice. Last remaining member of Power 888 just trying to make his way in. Does
and they don't really want to be in those sites. Solka, you can see him low down there in combat for quite a while now. The circle shift comes through. It's right on top of Na'Vi's compound, so they're looking happy. RRQ going back and forth with Bigetron as well. And all of this on the southeastern side. You said this eastern thing would get messy.
Some dips all over the place. Most teams aren't taking too many fights.
A1, 2 players remaining for them. Parallel rotation to Aerowolf Limax. They've been locked in combat for quite a while now. The circle shift comes through. It's right on top of Na'Vi's compound. Halve will get taken low, but that's it. A1 are done and dusted, but a long road ahead for Aerowolf Limax.
I love that, though, from the Wolves themselves. They pull the trigger on that fight. They know they need to go. They can't hang around any longer. But Na'Vi in a great spot. They are the furthest away from the circle itself with A1. That's 6-9 down.
Oh, first fall, and Jax in the grass. Look at the spray. Halve will get taken low, but that's it. A1 are done and dusted, but a long road ahead for Aerowolf Limax.
I love that, though, from the Wolves themselves. They pull the trigger on that fight. They know they need to.
Futbolist, they are a little bit down, but certainly not out. Solke has been knocked. But Lutz continues to put the pressure. Aerowolf Limax, this is the difficult road they had to tread in the middle of the circle. Spalv goes down. And they will be looking to push in with Potato. Konina Power as well. They were struggling earlier on. They get peppered in the shack that they had, and now it's just black-white remaining. Out in the blue as well, getting pushed on in its zone 5, so it will start to hurt.
Yeah, you start to hear the stick showing in the league stage. They're paying it forward.
Finally going down there. Alpha 7 as well, they're taking the fight. They've been dominant on this northern edge right now, but Team Secret Jin giving them a little bit of a run for them.
Either way, and Secret Jin taking a little bit of a nasty fight of their own between Alpha 7 and themselves. Lutz goes down, Lovazin last remaining, and Klas Digital Athletics making their way in. This is a team that we need to talk about. They have been on top for so long for the EMEA region. They've really made a fantastic showing in the league stage. They're paying it forward.
Finally going down there. Alpha 7 as well. They're taking the fight. They've been dominant on this northern edge right now, but Team Secret Chin giving them a little bit of a run for their money. Na'Vi continue to put the pressure out in all directions. Oh dear. Oh dear. Klas Athletics are able to just bump on down anybody trying to step in. That's the Abrupt Slayers falling. On the northern side, Alpha 7 survive, but they're down to one standing. 2 players knocked. Very difficult to move on in.
G9 making his way into the circle itself. That's oh boy. Taking shots over towards G9. He will, in fact, go down. But RRQ, they've got insurgents absolutely everywhere on this map towards us. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, for RRQ, they've been under pressure this entire game, sending Beer 11 and D2E out wide. It was an excellent idea, in fact. I really, really like it. It means that they have a good chance to at least make it into the top 4. Na'Vi, like you said, though, with their power now slightly dwindled by the fact they just lost Tixi, going against 4AM is looking a lot less unlikely.
4 Angry Men looking most likely to take this one home here. Q. 5 teams remain. How long will Lovazin last under the pressure from 4 Angry Men, from Klas Digital Athletics as well?
You gotta love this from 4AM, the way they're just moving.
And at range, we know what a monster this guy is. D2E flushed on out, just Beer 11 now standing for RRQ. 5 teams remain. How long will Lovazin last under the pressure from 4 Angry Men, from Klas Digital Athletics as well?
You gotta love this from 4AM, the way they're just moving up nice and slow. That is that sliver of the body that was so easily hit by 4AM.
But 2 players go down in turn, and that's really going to take the wind out their sails on this northern edge. Gives Na'Vi a chance to regroup.
This is okay for 4AM, though. They have time over here. They have the vehicles available to them as well. And Digital Athletics, their broadside is completely open to Na'Vi.
Klas Digital Athletics, oh, they're getting knocked quite a few times. That's Na'Vi doing so much damage, they were able to take it down.
That's 9 kills on the board for Na'Vi already. What a way to start the tournament. And Lovazin is now out.
There we go. It is Na'Vi and 4 Angry Men, last 2 teams. We saw the positions they had. They've managed to use them here. It's 3 versus 3.
Great position here from Matic, which is still within the circle, but they need to really take advantage of this position whilst they still have it, because it's very unlikely you're going to get... it has to be the hardest shift down to the south if Na'Vi want to hold on to any of these buildings. They have to cross the road. 4AM with so many vehicles available to them, they've got a compound of their own over here, and look at that circle. It is right on top of 4AM.
But 4AM, they didn't have the info. They were shooting in completely the wrong direction, and this could prove vital for Na'Vi's efforts. Oh boy, up close and personal. Needs to find a little bit of cover as Suk up the hill, over the top, trying to jump around the smoke, get a little bit of info. Nades, back and forth. Matic still on the Overwatch, not going in with the team. A little bit of a dud bobble there on the nade as Meku streaming out wide. They managed to get in the circle with Old Boy.
Well, smokes are down, and this is more for denying vision towards 4AM. Very smart stuff coming through from Na'Vi. And like you said, John, they took the opportunity and they just ran with it. Na'Vi can be an aggressive team when they absolutely want to. I mean, they tried to be the entirety of the first 3 weeks of the tournament, so this is kind of like second nature to them.
Matix making the push on foot across the road now, Blank. This is what the smokes were in aid of, drawing that attention away. And now Matic has a cheeky little off angle. No vehicle noise, and will get that loot crate as well.
This is so good. These mollies are targeting exactly on the trees.
Oh, look at that. That's the first knock. It's now down to a 3 versus 3. Sorry, there were 4 players from 4 Angry Men still alive in the midst of things. Meku up top, nade over his way, but it's only 98. Suk, a lot of damage sent his way. Oh boy, not quite able to get that full knock just yet. Pushes up the hill. Spawn down in the grass. They know where he is. They're trying to laser beam on. Suk suppress. Needs to heal a bit. Matic nade over the top to the back of Svan. Suk pressure towards the rest of the squad.
Matic.
He's been spotted. And a little bit of respite as Haseki goes for that res. Over onto Shin here.
Oh dear, this is not looking good for Na'Vi. That little bit of advantage that they had accrued early has been completely taken away. Some good knocks coming through from 4AM, or at least some good damage, sorry, which has held Na'Vi at bay. And you wonder how much utility they have remaining.
Oh, that's a knock. That's a nasty knock as well for Na'Vi. They're down to 2, and that's their off angle taken out of the mix. It's definitely just these 2 players now.
Things are so much more linear here for 4AM going forward. Haseki goes down. Okay. 3v2, Old Boy next, and now just 1 player remains.
Meku up the top. You said he was doing a lot of work for the squad, and now he needs to put it all on the line. 2 players in action right now, and this res will bring all 4 back for 4 Angry Men. The western edge was dominated by them in this circle. It moved their way, and now they're looking to put that final nail in the coffin. Soup sprays down towards Meku. The bullets start to land, but he's yet to go down, and finally they make it happen. 4 angry men take the chicken.